Guys? It's your boy Chandler, and today we're doing another story time video. This is going to be part two to the tobacco, well, really, nicotine experience story that I did last time before my latest video, like the second to the latest video. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, I just want to say I was gonna do this weekend or this past weekend. I was gonna film this past weekend, but with it being Thanksgiving, at first I was like, I think I'm gonna film that part two to that nicotine experience story, this weekend. But then it's like with Thanksgiving, like being on Thursday and all that, I was like, you know what? I think I should just probably take a break for a little bit, just enjoy the holiday weekend. Because, I was off like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Normally I'm off on Mondays anyways. Because, I work like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays normally. But yeah, anyways. And so, yeah, I hope y'all had an awesome Thanksgiving. And I'm really thankful for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm thankful that I even have like the, like, what, 82 subscribers that I have the last time I checked. But anyways, I'm glad to have like 82 of y'all who are following me and watching this video, possibly. Like, what do you call it? Like as of this video, we have 82 subs. I had like 84 or something like that, but then it decreased some. Like I lost some subscribers, you know what I mean? But it's whatever. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? I obviously care about subscriptions, but it's like, I'm kind of chill about it. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I hope y'all had an awesome holiday. I sure did. I mean, because I love the holidays. You know what I mean? Especially can't wait for Christmas. It's gonna be cool. I think. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be part two to my nicotine experiences story. And the last time when we left off, I was talking about like how like me and my friends we used to like fucking like whenever I would vape with my friends, like we like vaped in my friend Reese's fucking car a couple times. Well, I did one time, and then my buddy Colton and I did it before class one day, like in his car, like before band class and all that, which was like first period. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, yeah, we used to do a lot of crazy shit. Well, I wouldn't say it's crazy, crazy, but compared to like other people in my school, I bet you there are some people in my school who drank, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, so yeah, what do you call it? Okay, well, there was a bunch of stuff that we used to do, like the vaping and whatever, but with the second part, we're going to be talking about like I know that okay, yeah, so pretty much there's going to be like maybe two or three stories. I might make it three stories. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah. You know what? No. It's just going to be two because like there's only really two things left that I really remember. Who knows? I might make a part three for this video in the future. You know what I'm saying? If something ever comes up in memory, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. But yeah, I know that there's at least two stories that we're gonna cover, definitely cover in this video today. So yeah, or tonight I should say, here in Texas. It's like 11:04 here at this hour. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, the first story that we're gonna be talking about is okay. This takes place back in I want to say it was it junior year? Yeah, I believe it was junior year. Cause okay, so here's what's up. Okay, so by the time junior year came around, I was like 18 at this time. Because I graduated in 2019, and I was 19 when I graduated. But anyway, so yeah, back during this time, my friends and I, we had, well, yeah, my buddy Colton and my buddy Reese and I, like, we had been vaping for a little while. You know what I mean? It's kind of casually, you know what I'm saying? Because hell, why not? Reese wasn't quite 18, but it's like we didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We do that shit anyways, even if we were underage or whatever. Which my buddy and Colton and I, by the time this school, like during the school year, we were both 18. Or wait, I want to say it was senior year. No, it was junior year. Now that I think about it. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry. My memory just shit. I bit my lip. But yeah, anyways, my memory can kind of be faulty. No, I want to say it was around senior year. Anyway, no, wait, it was junior year. I'm sorry. I keep having to correct myself because I'm trying to remember. It's like when was that? But yeah, anyways, so yeah, my buddy Colton and Reese and I, we had been vaping. Like my best buddy Colton and then my other friend Reese, we vape. Well, we used to vape quite a bit. Not like quite a bit, but like I said, casually. And we used to do some goonery. Not really like crazy goonery, but I mean, anyway. So yeah, like since we had been vaping for a little while, like my buddy Colton had thought of this idea. Like, and this is just me and him talking one day before band. Like before band started. Okay, so like every morning, like whenever I would go to band in the morning, because that was my first period class. But yeah, anyways, like whenever I would be able to get there early enough, I would sit down or not really sit down. Okay, so you would think that we would have a band hall in the high school, right? Because this was back during junior year during high school. But I mean, it's like we didn't have a band hall in the high school, which kind of sucks. I was like, what? Stupid. We should have a goddamn band hall in the high school. But anyway, so yeah, like instead, the band hall that we would always go to was in my old junior high. Which, well, yeah, I say my old junior high because I mean I was only there for sixth grade, but then I moved to a place called Groesbeck um, for seventh and eighth grade for like reasons. Like my dad met this one chick, and then it all went down. You know what I'm saying? He ended up divorcing that chick because she was a little bit crazy. But nonetheless, anyway. So yeah. So this takes place during junior year, and yeah. So like I said, this one morning, there was one of those days where I was like actually able to get to school early because I mean it's like there's just some days where it's like okay, so during this time I didn't have my driver's license. I didn't get my driver's license until last year, until I was 19 years old. School kind of got in the way with that shit. Hang on, let me fix my hair here. Yeah, anyways, school kind of got in the way of me getting my driver's license. Nonetheless, so yeah, like okay, so before I got my driver's license, when I was going to school, before I graduated, um, my granny would always take me to school, right? And there'd be like some mornings where it's like, you just don't want to be at school and you're just like, I don't want to go to school today. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's like, there's just some classes you just sit there and you think to yourself, "Shit, this class is so fucking boring." You know what I'm saying? Or really, not exactly that it's boring, but it's like, I don't know, man. Just like some parts of high school just got me stressed out. You know what I'm saying? It's, it was just shit. I mean, the entire experience of high school wasn't shit, but you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, just how it was. Like, there's just some parts that just make you think shitty. But then there are other times when it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool today. But yeah, anyways, nonetheless, one of those mornings where I finally decided, where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, I actually feel like getting up today. But anyway, so yeah, I get up, I get dressed, and then what do you call it? Oh yeah, so I ate breakfast and all that stuff, whatever. I took my Adderall because I mean, your boy's ADD, and I take Adderall. I don't nowadays. I don't take it every day because I mean, I only take it for work, and I work like 3 days a week. Which today is one of those work days. Huh? Out of all days, I've decided to make a video on Thursday. But anyways, nonetheless, so yeah, I gotten breakfast. I gotten dressed. I brushed my teeth. Took my Adderall. All that good shit. Anyways, and so my granny picks me up, and then since I have my learner's permit on these days, most of the time, yeah. On these days when I would get up early, when I would actually be up and ready, she would let me drive. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I drove. Yeah, no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I think I did drive this day. But anyways, so yeah, my granny greets me. She says, "Hey, Chan, how are you?" and all that stuff. And then she's like, she's like, she then hops out of the driver's seat, lets me get in the driver's seat, put on the seatbelt. We're driving. I'm driving her car. Anyways, I get to school, and so quite a bit of times whenever I am on time to school, or if I'm a little early, I'll sit there and wait for my buddy Colton because quite a bit of times we hang out. Okay, so here's where we go in. So every morning I would go through like this junior high had these garage doors, right? And these garage doors would go into this place called the activity area. Kind of like a gym, but it's not really, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a full on gym. Although it had basketball hoops, it wasn't a basketball court. Like by basketball court, I mean like the gym, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways. So yeah, we were well yeah, so every morning I would go through the garage doors, like because there were like 3 or 4 garage doors, something like that in that area. And this wasn't the front entrance. This was like the side entrance. Anyways, so yeah, they would open up the garage doors and let the bus like this was like where the bus riders would come through. Like so, yeah, you could call it the bus loop, whatever. Anyway, so we go through like I go through the bus. Well, yeah, I of course tell my granny, "Bye, granny, love you," and all that good stuff. But yeah, anyways, so I tell her bye. I hug her. I walk through the door. And then, like I said, so yeah, on these days, whenever I would actually be on time or be early to school, I would sit like on along the path, like the walkway. Like, okay, so yeah, like I would sit against the wall and there's like a walkway, you know. But anyways, yeah, so I'd sit against the wall. I'd look on my phone. I'd like check Facebook or whatever, or Instagram or whatever. Yeah, anyways, and I'd wait on my friend Colton, my best buddy Colton, to come and greet me. And yeah, so after a little while, Colton comes. We shake hands. We dap up. You know what I'm saying? We say, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" All that good stuff. Yeah. Anyways, and so we were talking. Oh yeah, and eventually, my friend Reese, I believe. No, no, no. Wait, I'm sorry. This was just a conversation between me and him, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyways, um, so yeah, he and I were talking. We were talking about vaping and all that stuff. You feel me? Because I mean, eventually get to the topic of vaping or whatever, and then he's like, "Oh man, you know, I have an idea. This isn't exactly verbatim what he said, but I mean, this is basically what he said." He's like, "Man, I've been thinking quite a bit, and I have an idea. We should start um since we're 18, we should start buying tobacco products from like this place called the Tobacco Barn. Like y'all remember in the last story I mentioned that Brookshire Brothers grocery store. It's like our local grocery store. It's like a local chain. By a local chain, I mean it's like it's a chain store. Like it's a chain store, right? But I mean, I don't think every single place in the United States has a Brookshire Brothers. But nonetheless. So yeah, he's like, "Man, I have this idea. We can go to the tobacco barn, buy a bunch of like vaping products, and then resell them at school." And this was his idea. And then okay, yeah, so like we were gonna do that, right? We were actually gonna try to attempt to do that, and we were gonna get my buddy Reese involved in this as well. Excuse me, that was a burp. Me, anyways. So we were getting my buddy Reese involved in this. We are talking to him about it. He's like, "Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Let's go, cut." Kind of thing, you know what I mean? Nah, but anyways, so he's definitely wanting in on this as well. I believe Reese was like, I think he's like 19 now, but I mean, I think at the time he was like 17, not even 18 yet, because yeah, I think he turned 18 that next year. Anyway, so yeah, homeboy Reese. Y'all remember from the last story, he was the one that took me home that one day and we went to the tobacco barn and we got those 99-cent fountain drinks, and that was like the first time I ever vaped, right? Like he's the one who drove me home that one day when my grandma couldn't take me home. But yeah, nonetheless. So yeah, like I said, we were getting him involved in this, and basically what was gonna happen was Colton would be the one who would buy the vapes, or yeah, or yeah, either one of us would end up buying the vapes or whatever, and then excuse me, that was at the goal. But anyways, what the fuck? Now I'm yawning. Anyways, so yeah, one of us would end up buying the products, buying the vape products, and then like I would be like stock guy, like I would keep stock of everything. I'd be like writing down, like people would like pretty much what we were going to do is people were either gonna order from me or they were gonna order from Colton, and basically if they ordered from Colton, then I would be the one writing it down. Be like, okay, you want like this kind of this kind of like you want this e-cig or you want this vape or this mod or whatever, or like you want this kind of juice kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was pretty much the stock boy. I was the guy who was writing down the orders. It's like almost like a restaurant, except it's with vapes, tobacco shit. Not really tobacco, but I mean just vape in general. Anyways, like so yeah, I would pretty much be the stock boy, writing down orders and stuff. And then Reese, he what do you call it? He would play some role as well as a stock boy as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyways, so what do you call it? Oh yeah, so and I think he also would be the guy who would also do the sales as well. Be like, hey man, like he would also be like the guy who would be taking orders as well. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, anyway. So yeah, we were gonna get my buddy Reese involved in this. And okay, so when we were starting this whole thing, we like we of course all were friends on Facebook and all that, right? So yeah, I believe Colton made a group chat. Yeah, it was Colton that started the group chat. But anyways, so Colton made a Facebook Messenger group chat. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, Colton made a Facebook group chat where we would be able to like text each other and all that, and like be able to talk business. We'd be talking business, son. Let me tell you, we be talking business. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so yeah, we pretty much made a little group chat for our business and our escapades and all that. So yeah, like talking back and forth one day, and like I swear, Colton did one of like Colton basically accidentally compromised us. And here's what happened. Okay, so Colton has, or he used to have a vape. I don't know where he keeps it now, but I remember he said they used to keep it like after his mom kept catching him with that stuff. He like eventually hid like some of his like vape and tobacco shit in this like hollowed out tree stump, or not hollowed out tree stump. You know how it's like some trees, it's like woodpeckers make like a hole, and it's like they like that would be like a woodpecker nest or whatever, and then it's like you know what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, my my best buddy Colton basically after his mom would keep catching him with vapes or whatever, he would after he would like eventually like stop hiding his shit under his bed because he was worried about his mom catching him again. He was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hide it in this tree, and nobody's gonna notice. Cause okay, my buddy, he lives like in this big ass plot of land. His family is like pretty much his family is pretty big with when it comes to like hunting and farming and all that. Well, not exactly farming per se, but cattle farming or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it his like area is nothing but fucking pastures and trees, and it's crazy, bro. Like he's got this big ass pasture, and then he's got like some woods all around him. Pretty much. All, all I'm saying is, I love my friend. I love my friend Colton's like yard. Like I love his pasture. It's pretty freaking cool. But yeah, nonetheless, anyway. So yeah. So like I said, he said, you know what? I'm just gonna hide this shit um in this hollowed out tree in this random part of deep part of like a deeper part of the woods where nobody would be able to see it. And thankfully, I'm pretty sure to this day it's still there. I'm not gonna guarantee that it's there. Like I'm not gonna say 100%. Oh, it's there. I don't really fully know. I haven't really asked him about this shit ever since then. Hang on, I got an itch in my head, or not in my head, but on my head. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't asked him about this shit in years, like in a couple years now. But nonetheless, so yeah, like I said, back to the story. um, so yeah, like I said, Colton made a huge fucking mistake with this whole operation. He basically accidentally exposed us whenever he basically took a video of himself hitting his vape. I believe it was his Mark 10. If not his Mark 10, then maybe it was his mod. No, wait, it was his mod. I can't remember exactly what kind of mod he had, but yeah, he had this really nice box mod. But anyway, so his mom used to check his phone quite a bit whenever he lived with her. Now he's out from college and all that shit. You know what I mean? He mostly lives by himself, but he still comes back for holidays and all that stuff. But nonetheless, yeah. So he basically made a huge mistake when he was like he took a video of himself vaping this this mod, and then he sent it to the group. I mean, he wanted to show it off. I mean, I don't blame him. It was a nice mod. It was a nice box mod. But nonetheless, anyways. So yeah, he made a huge mistake doing that. And yeah. His mom eventually saw like was checking his phone and like checking his Facebook Messenger, and she ended up seeing that shit and she was like, "Oh, you're in so much trouble." He got I mean, he got in big trouble, but I mean it's like it like eventually when you look back and or like when I look back and I think about it, I was like, man, it's kind of funny that we almost got away with that shit. We almost made a fucking like little like we were almost doing some goonery shit. We were almost gonna sell vapes to kids, and we were gonna basically fucking make a little bit of dough. It was gonna be crazy, but I mean, sadly, it didn't get it. Sadly, it didn't take off. And I mean, his mom didn't get mad at me, and he didn't get mad at Reese, but she mostly got mad at Colton. And I was like, man, that kind of sucks. I felt honestly felt bad. I was like, man, I feel like this is somehow my fault. Even though he thought of the idea first, I feel like it's somehow my fault. But nowadays, when I look back at that, it's like, it's kind of funny how, out of all the ways for him to get in trouble, it would have been because of that. Now, mind you, my best friend, he's not one of those kids, he's not like one of those bad kids. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like one of those motherfuckers who would get in trouble every day type thing. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of those smart kids. Like, one of those smart AP kids who did like advanced placement classes, not classes, advanced placement classes and like dual credit classes. But yeah, so nonetheless, that's the first story of today's video. And the second and last video, or not video, I'm sorry, and the second and the second slash last story for this video that I'm going to be telling is the first time that I smoked pipe tobacco. Now, to give you some background, this involves myself and my buddy Colton. That's right. It involves me and him. But yeah, so anyways, um, so there was one day I went over to his house. Well, actually, there was one day, it was like during the yeah, it was during the winter break. But anyways, there was one day during the winter break, during the Christmas season, we, like, Colton and I were gonna hang out. I think this was before Christmas Day, or it was maybe after, like, during the New Year's season. But yet, nonetheless, there was one day Colton and I were gonna hang out. You know what I mean? And we were just gonna hang out, and we were gonna drive around, and we were gonna basically what the actual plan was. Spoiler, well, not really spoiler alert. Yeah. Anyways, basically what the real plan was we were gonna go. Yeah, and this takes place during senior year, like 20, like late 2018, going on to early 2019. But yeah, anyways, so basically what was gonna happen was he was gonna come and pick me up, and we were gonna hang out, and that's what we did. But yeah, so what the real plan was, we were actually gonna go, like, well, should I say he was gonna actually go in, even though I was 18. Like he still mostly did because he was the one who had most of the dough, most of the cash on him. But nonetheless, anyways, so yeah, what the plan was he was gonna go, and he was gonna go to. Did he end up going to the? I think he did go to the tobacco mart. Anyway, nonetheless, it doesn't matter exactly where he went. What the point is that like he's basically gonna go and he was gonna go buy some pipe tobacco, and he was gonna buy a pipe, corncob pipe kind of thing. Not exactly corncob, but you know what I'm saying. Like just that classic tobacco pipe with the hole on top and the actual pipe end that you smoke out of. Yeah, anyways. And what we were gonna do is yeah, we were also gonna take our vapes with us and we were gonna vape as well. But nonetheless, yeah, so what we were gonna do is he was gonna go buy some pipe tobacco and a pipe. And what he did after that was yeah, what we did after that was we were doing some more driving around town. And then we eventually went back to his house because his mom wasn't home on this day. I think she had to work or something. But anyways, so yeah, his mom wasn't home on this particular day. Or maybe she had to go shopping. I can't remember what she exactly had to do. But nonetheless, nobody was home. His little brother wasn't home. Um, Miss Mabry wasn't home. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyways, so yeah. So yeah, so she what do you call it? So yeah, nobody was home, and it was just gonna be me and him. And what we were doing was right when we got to his house, we then hung out in this porch because we didn't want to light this. Oh yeah, I'll explain. Yeah, we pretty much like stayed on this porch for a little bit, and we were gonna smoke this pipe tobacco. And I was kind of looking forward to this. I was like, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting. I've never smoked like actual like pipe tobacco before. This is gonna be cool. But anyways, nonetheless. So yeah, what we do is we hang out on his porch, and then he pack he packs this pipe. He packs this tobacco pipe, and he lights it. And he starts, that whole thing where it's like you suck it, like well, not sucking, it's like you inhale and then you kind of puff it out, like kind of thing. But anyways, he starts lighting and he starts getting it. He starts getting it going, and then yeah, he takes quite a bit of drop, like quite a bit of hits from it. He's like kind of thing, you know what I mean? Just like yeah. But anyways, so yeah, he takes a couple of hits, and then yeah, and we're also vaping as well. I believe I was vaping my Mark 10 at this time. Yeah, we both had our Mark 10 little e-cigarettes on us. Anyway, so we were vaping while at the same time we were also smoking this pipe tobacco. Yeah, anyways, and I eventually asked him, I was like, "Hey, can I try some of that, man?" It's like, "Sure, man, why not?" So then I took the pipe, and it's still lit. It's like the tobacco is still lit in this thing. Anyways, I take the pipe, I inhale, and it's like, and that shit was awesome. That shit was fucking amazing. Let me tell you that much. The taste was, I mean, it's like you would think that smoke would just taste bad. I mean, it's like, of course, this was smoke that had some flavor to it. Like, this wasn't like cigarette smoke. This was actual pipe tobacco. This was the good shit. This was like a classic fucking thing of pipe tobacco. I can't remember the exact brand of it, but still, bro, it was like some old timey shit. I mean, it was some good shit nonetheless. But anyways, I take a couple hits from this pipe. I was like, man, this shit's good. It's some good fucking tobacco, bro. But yeah, and so we what do you call it? Oh yeah, so we were taking hits from this pipe tobacco, while at the same time we were taking turns like trading. Like he would get the e-cigarette, and then I would get the pipe tobacco. But yeah, nonetheless, we were taking hits from this. It was pretty friggin' amazing, pretty fucking amazing, man. But yeah, anyways, and then after that, after we got all buzzed from yeah, after we got our pretty decent buzz going with the pipe tobacco, we then decided to go and get some food. We was some hungry bastards at this time. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, we ended up getting food. I think we ended up getting checkers again at this time. Just saying, he and I, we both love checkers. We just love those fucking burgers and those fries, bro. Pretty fucking delicious shit. I really need to get some of that shit tomorrow. I bet that'd be some good. But nonetheless, anyway, so yeah, we go to Checkers, we get this food, we smack on this food. We was some, like I said, we was some hungry bastards. And I know this seems similar to the last story, but it's like I said, me and like this dude, both Colton and I, we fucking love the fuck out of food. We love the fuck out of Checkers. It's good shit. But nonetheless, anyway. So yeah, like I said, we go back to town, we get some lunch, we start smacking on this damn food, and we do some more driving around, and then well, yeah, even before we what do you call it? Oh yeah, even before we went to get food. Well, no, wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting this totally confused. Now that I think about it, we didn't actually go to Checkers. No, that's not what happened. I remember now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's right. I don't think. No, fuck. I'm trying to remember exactly what we did on this day. Like I said, my memory's kind of faulty. I forget certain details. Let me think. Well, no, wait, that's right. I think we did get Checkers on this day. Either that or we got pizza. Either way, dude. Like I said, one thing led to another. We got some lunch. We were smacking the fuck out of this food. But before then, we were playing video games and shit. Like after we were done smoking that pipe tobacco, we were just like, play some video games, bro. And we were playing like he was playing some, like the Wii version of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. We played some fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 2 because I let him borrow my copy of Black Ops 2 because he had never played Black Ops 2 before. Or no, wait, no, I'm sorry, no, it wasn't Black Ops 2. He actually borrowed my PlayStation 3 copy of Modern Warfare 3 because he had never played Modern Warfare 3, and like we both like COD. We both played like Black Ops and Black Ops 2 and like fucking Modern Warfare. But like I said, Colton had never played Modern Warfare 3. And so this had happened way before this pipe tobacco story. Pretty much what happened that time was like, okay, so Colton has a PS3. Like he has a PS4 as well. But I mean, before he had gotten PS4, he also has had this PS3 for a while. I believe it was the slim model. But anyways, nonetheless. So yeah, he has this PS3. And like he had told me that he had never played Modern Warfare 3 before, and he had always wanted to play Modern Warfare 3. And it's like, you serious? Dude, I got you hooked. I got you covered, my man. I will let you borrow my fucking copy of Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, anyways. So he's he borrows my like on that particular day, I put Modern Warfare 3 in my backpack and I met him like I think it was on a Friday at school. Yeah, it was on a Friday, I believe, when I let him borrow my copy of Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, yeah, I saw him at school that Friday during first period, like when every time when we always meet. Excuse me again. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I met him on that day. Like I met up with him before class on that day, and I was like, "Hey man, here's that copy of Modern Warfare 3." I gave it to him. He put it in his backpack, and I was like, "You enjoyed that, my man. That's a good fucking game. Modern Warfare 3 is a classic, in my opinion. I like Modern Warfare 3 just as much as I love Black Ops and Black Ops 2 and all that good shit." But anyways, so yeah, after we had smoked this pipe tobacco before we fucking got food, we were playing. Like I said, we were playing my copy of Modern Warfare 3 on his PS3. We were like doing some one on one. He was kicking my ass some, although I did get him some. He's a little bit better than me at COD. See, I'm normally not good at fucking multiplayer shooters, although I've gotten better over time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm hot shit on fucking COD, but just saying, I'll at least get a couple kills. You feel me? I'm pretty good at fucking shots from the hip. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, bro. Yeah. So yeah. Before we had gotten lunch, we were playing video games, playing some Modern Warfare 3, doing some. We were doing. Okay, so we did some one on one, shooting the shit out of each other. And then after that, we got bored with that. And we were just like, hey, let's do some Spec Ops. So yeah, we're playing Spec Ops. Fucking killing these fools. We are destroying these motherfuckers on fucking on Spec Ops on Modern Warfare 3. Just saying, Spec Ops, it's a fun fucking game mode to play. I mean, Spec Ops is pretty much the zombies of Modern Warfare, since Modern Warfare doesn't have zombies. Like zombies is more of like a fucking Call of Duty War. Like zombies was in like more like a Call of Duty World at War, I believe. I know Black Ops, of course, has zombies, but I want to say I can't remember which Call of Duty exactly was the first one to have zombies. I believe it was um I believe it was World at War. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, for those of y'all that have not played any of the Modern Warfare games, which how are you even a fucking gamer if you haven't fucking played any of the Modern Warfare games? But nonetheless, anyways, for those of y'all that don't know what Spec Ops is, it's like if y'all played Black Ops or Black Ops 2 or any of the games that have zombies, it's basically kind of like zombies, except like the characters that you're killing aren't like they aren't zombies. Like they're humans. Like they're like Russian Spetsnaz. But anyways, and like well yeah, there's like mercenaries and shit. Not just Spetsnaz, but like there's mercenaries and a bunch of other fucking um troopers that you have to kill. But nonetheless, yeah. So we were playing quite a quite like we were playing some rounds of that. We were playing some rounds of Spec Ops. Basically, like I said, the objective of Spec Ops is where like kind of like zombies, where you got to kill the enemies and all that shit, and you get like you get like a bunch of like many varieties of weapons off of these dudes, and it's like yeah, you can get to fight juggernauts and shit. Juggernauts are fucking lit to fight against. They're fucking challenging as hell to fight, but once you kind of know like different ways to kill them, it's like oh yeah, like we've done some shit like we'd use like claymores against them motherfuckers. Like we just like lay claymores in front of us, and as that fucker would follow us, he would just like fall like he would just like walk right into the claymores and just like takes like a bunch of splash damage from the explosions and shit. And then like we would also like we had a bunch of different ways. All I'm saying is we had a bunch of different ways to take him down, the juggernauts. Although they're hard as fuck to kill. Like one juggernaut's okay to kill, but when it comes to like having two juggernauts or more, that's hard as fuck to take down. But nonetheless, man, Anyway, so yeah, like I said, played video games, and then after a while, we got hungry, so then we got food. It was, it was lit. I had a good time that day. But yeah, anyways, I didn't expect this video to be this long, but hey, I ramble on too much, but hey, it's whatever. I just speak from the heart, speak directly from the heart. But yeah, anyways, that was my first time ever smoking pipe tobacco. And so yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you like my content, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that way y'all know whenever I upload next. And also, if you like my content and you want to support me on a more personal level, you can support me by clicking on my Patreon and supporting me on Patreon. And support whatever amount you want to, man. Like I said, like I always say, Patreon's optional. Y'all have to support me on there, but it's available. Yep. But anyways, and then also whenever I do live streams, if y'all want to support me on my live streams, like y'all can be able to donate to my PayPal on well yeah, on the PayPal link, like whenever I am live streaming and all that. But yeah, anyways, and so yeah, like I said, Patreon link is below in the description. Or if for some reason you don't want to click on the description, like if you don't want to click on the Patreon link in the description, or if you forget about it, it's also in my about section, and it's the link that says my Patreon. But anyways, hope y'all guys have an awesome day or night wherever y'all are at. Peace out. Much love.